Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is the story of two panners who hate their lives. If you're interested in seeing our progress this month, saga, then just keep on watching. Same height as you. We got these new filming chair and we only got one of them. Well, no, we got two of them. The other one was missing pieces, so we've got one of our old filming chairs and then the new one, and the new ones are taller. And so I'm just exponentially taller than Rachel. We did that because she had to sit in this chair because I have better posture, so every single time in the videos she's like this low, and she's so much lower than me. But anyway, the way I hope that this palette burns in hell. I'm so sick of it. I'm sick and tired. I think I will be, yeah, I will be. This ABH shade, I'll take it out later. I can't be bothered right now. This is Dream It, I think, from ABH, from the Alyssa Edwards palette. Now I understand why people say ABH eyeshadows expire fast. My Jackie Aina palette's still kicking, so I don't know how that works, or maybe it's just their colorful shadows that expire a little bit faster. So bad, dude, so bad. If I use this on its own, it's like, it's rough. It's hell on earth. It is just so patchy and so like dry and just terrible. It does not perform correctly. So I will be getting rid of that because even mixing it in with other colors, like, I'm just so fucking, like, it's such a pretty color. I'd love to use it on its own, but I can't. So I won't be. And I think I have a shade fairly similar in one of our Be Perfect palettes that I can, you know, use a little magic in. I've made a lot of progress. I have. Have I enjoyed any of it? No, not once. Not one single second. Not one single second. The only shade I still like is this toppery purple-ish taupey one. I just despise this deepest matte, just with every fiber of my being. I'm wearing it today on my eyes. It looks fine. But how often do I gravitate towards pinks and purples? Literally when hell freezes over is when I gravitate towards pinks and purples. It's always blues, it's always teals, and I try to push myself out of my comfort zone with this palette, and I regret the choices I've made. I regret the choices I've made. I mean, we've been using this for quite a while now, so like, it's at that point where I'm getting like really sick of the options that I have available to me. So I've been pleasing myself by dipping into other eyeshadows. I mean, worst case scenario, we take a break from our palettes for a month and see if jumping back into them makes us feel any better. So then we would just take like a month off of updates, and maybe that'll be the solution. But yeah, I'm gonna go for it a little bit more because I haven't been dipping that much into this like tealy, like green. It's more green than teal, but I still feel teal. I don't know. And I have no other words. I have no words. Pain, suffering, hate, all I know. I don't feel quite that strong about this palette. But I didn't use it. not much. I definitely dipped into like the deeper brown kind of color, and I used the purples a couple of times, and I probably used the blue a time or two. Other than that, I didn't do a ton with this. I really was hoping I'd make some really kicking progress this month, but pink still has no pan, and the red is just halted. The progress on the red is halted. I went in hard when I first created this palette with red. I was like, wow, I love red eyeshadow, and now I have two I'm trying to pan. Two reds? Yeah, one in the Kaleidos palette too, and I haven't used either of them. Having a half pan has definitely helped because I have like more options for, you know, the other eyeshadow palette that I'm panning, but like, that's all. The space. I'm not gonna force myself to do anything. So worst case scenario, I will take out the red. The purple, maybe as well, because the purple is still ass, but I was able to use it a little bit better this month. Still not a lot of significant progress, and that's okay. That's okay. We don't have to be perfect project panners all the time. I think we don't know how to like coast. We always go too hard. I know. We're like, let's do 20 project pans. We'll make all this progress. And then we use absolutely anything but. Like, if you think you love an item, pan.
I urge you, put it in a project pan.
You will sure hate that item.
Will you still love it after that? I don't know how people use just one bronzer and one blush and one highlighter for their whole lives.
Every day? Is it every
The
day?
same one every day?
I feel a little bit different, like in my 2021 and 2021 project pan. I'm enjoying most of the items, so I don't have too many issues using those. However, eyeshadow is something that I like to explore my options in, and this has made it so my options are quite limited, and that's, you know, all fine and well. It happens. It's just strategy.
Circle of life.
Regrets. That's what I have, regrets. So I think, you know, after this project is done, whether or not we complete it or not, because honestly, even if we don't complete it, I'm still glad that we did it. You know, I don't sound like it, but I am glad that we did it, making lots of progress on things and using them to completion for our collection. I'm okay with that. We did that with our original Be Perfect Carnival palette, and I had no regrets doing that. Like, that was such a good, it's interesting to see how long it takes to use things up. You know, it takes a while, and those shadows were powdery, so we could like blow through those. And we were doing our makeup every day at the time, which is a whole other ballgame than like twice a week.
Yeah, that's, I mean, the extent that I've done my makeup is once, maybe twice a week this last month. So 4 times, five times in total, maybe. So it's just kind of hard to make progress that way, but that's like my fault. You know, I can't blame the panning community for this, but I would love to. I would love to blame you guys for that.
We're gaslighting them. But I guess that's all for our update.
I guess we'll just gauge how we're feeling this month, and if we feel like using the products, then we will. If not, then we'll just skip a month of updates and then come back to you after and explain, or put it in the community tab if you guys give a shit. I don't know. You can do that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been kind of just like slowly inching into neutrals, which is like a very scary thought. It's like truly scares me to my core. But neutrals or blues and greens, like that's anything else, you know, pinks, oranges.
So you're lying.
Reds, those kind of colors just they can skedaddle. I'm not like a super, like, you know, hot pink eyeshadow kind of girl like you are. Like, I'm not, you know, pinks and purples, they're just, I put them on and I'm like, interesting. All right. Tomorrow we will not be doing that. Yeah, I'm just not, it's not for me. I did an orange eyeshadow look yesterday and I was like, swearing it. I'm like, I hate this so much. Like mauves and stuff like that, like I'm wearing today. That's very, very pretty, very classy. I feel like a classy lady. But like,
I do feel classy in mauves, like with this
Danessa
Myricks one in creme brulee. It's kind of like a mauve.
The classiest color.
Every time I put it on, I'm like, she's
sophisticated,
kind of girly but sophisticated and bold and, you know, mature.
Mature.
She says,
white. She says white, mauve, and mature.
Mrs. White, it is your turn. Please roll the die.
Did anybody else play that Clue online game? Because our friend,
the computer game,
our friend up the street when we lived at our old house when we were kids, she had that game on her computer, and we loved it. It's like
all the freaking time.
Yeah, I don't even remember how you did it, but it was sure.
There's a Clue movie too that I used to like. I don't know if it's any good. Like, looking back, it probably wasn't that good, but like, I kind of want to watch it again.
It's such a like good plot line. So.
I love Clue.
Anyway, as always, we end up
talking about something else.
We end up speaking through these videos because we're not just alone with the camera. We are with the camera and ourselves, and all we do is chit chat all day long. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this update. I'm so sorry for the negative feelings and, you know, the swearing, all of that. So sorry, YouTube, for putting this out on your platform, and we hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.